overthink a lot. Um, I get, I have too many triggers. I've been through narcissistic abuse, and I want to know how to heal.
Probably know what I think about things like overthinking and triggers. It, both of those things have something in common, and it's called external influence. This is very important to understand. People don't trigger you, my friend. What they do is they do things that wake up.
Reveal things within
Bingo.
yourself. I remember you said that.
It's a reveal.
I've
It is.
been trying to heal since 2019. It's been a long time. I think I don't like confrontation.
But, Lay, what does I've been trying to heal mean? What does that involve? Lay, if you've been in therapy since 2019 and it's 2024, and you've been in therapy for 5 years, and after 5 years of therapy, you got a laundry list of triggers, something's not working.
I
Hey,
am. I'm
you're
sorry.
working out. That's okay.
Yeah,
You don't have to apologize for that. Look, you have to get it in when you can, my friend.
I know.
How
Exactly.
are you doing?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Doing well. It's a pleasure to meet you, my friend. It really is. What can we help you with?
I overthink a lot. Um, I get, I have too many triggers. I've been through narcissistic abuse, and I want to know how to heal. Um, I noticed that, like, my, like, I've been able to, like, manage my short temper. I think it's more quiet in here. Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been able to
Sorry.
manage my short temper,
Mhm.
but, like, I noticed today, like, um, I said something out loud at work that I probably shouldn't have said. And I'm like, you know what? I need to know how to manage my short temper a little better.
Yeah, I think emotional control is one of the most underrated traits we can have. But let me just say this to you. You've probably seen some of my lives and some of my work, and you probably know what I think about things like overthinking and triggers. Um, it, both of those things have something in common, and it's called external influence. That anytime we're in
Yeah.
a place, Lay, where we allow ourselves to be overthinkers, we're constantly overthinking situations, overthinking people, overthinking habits, overthinking whatever. We're absolutely operating in a place where we're allowing external factors or external influence to get the better of us. Um, and that is absolutely the case when it comes to triggers. Remember, and everybody doesn't teach triggers this way. I piss a lot of people off when I say this about triggers. Remember, people don't trigger you. This is very important to understand. People don't trigger you, my friend. What they do is they do things that wake up.
Reveal things within
Bingo.
yourself. I remember you said that.
It's a reveal. Why is that terminology so important? That terminology is critical because that terminology forces you to put the appropriate frame on someone offending you. Okay, this is
Yeah,
a
it's my responsibility.
yes. So when you look at it that way, it's not well because you came on. It's not well, Doc. I got a lot of triggers. I have a lot of things. No, we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of triggers. Let's change that frame and say we have a lot of unresolved traumas, unresolved pains, unresolved challenges that need to be healed so that our response to things outside of us starts with how we feel inside of us. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
It's important. It is the key to beating triggers. We reframe it. It's not about what's happening there. We've got to sew those things up so that our response to what's happening outside of us really starts with what's going on inside of us. Okay? So the reframing that goes a long way. You journal?
Yeah, I have a positive mindset journal too that
Good. Yeah, I know about those. Very good. Do you do free form journaling where you create your own prompts?
like just write in a
Mm-hmm.
journal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Using your
haven't
own
written
prompts,
in a while though.
you create your own questions, or do you just free form write?
I just write how I
Mhm.
feel.
I want you to think about maybe doing some prompt journaling. And this is just something you can take with you and try. Think about doing some prompt journaling and really spending, I would say, a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of months, identifying, and this is going to be honest work, but thinking about maybe those top 7 to 10 challenges internally that you think you have, and maybe let's try to get to the core of it. So let me give you an example of what I mean. You say, Doc, sometimes I have a quick temper. Okay. Why? Because people get on my nerves. Why do they get on your nerves? Because when they act annoying, they get on my nerves.
Oh, I think I have the fear spirit. The spirit of fear. Sorry.
Okay. So that could be one of the things that is unresolved. That's my point. You want to continue to ask yourself why until you get to the core of the matter. In that case, you gave an example of the spirit of fear. Fear is a thing that causes you to feel on edge, maybe feel anxiety. If that's the case, then fear needs to be something we work on a daily basis to try to combat. We need to create actual activities that we can engage in that allow us to be able to address fear. Remember, anytime you're dealing with fear, you're dealing with things like control. You're dealing with things like letting go, right?
And trust.
You,
I think it's
uh-huh. Yes. You want to continue to dive into that and continue to ask yourself why am I afraid of whatever? The answers to those questions are going to help you continue to get below the surface to get to the root of what's going on so that then you know what we need to attack and fix. You need to treat all of your unresolved traumas like that. And again, this sounds like a lot of work because it is. It it
I've been
is.
trying to heal since 2019. It's been a long time. I think
Mhm.
I don't like confrontation.
But Lay, what does I've been trying to heal mean? What does that involve?
Oh, I meant like I've been in therapy since 2019, and it's just too long.
But what has that I've been trying to heal in therapy since 2019 involved?
I mean, not talking to you, but talking to my therapist, who
And what does that involve? Just conversations, action plans. Give me the specifics.
conversations, some action plans, but
Mhm.
mostly conversation.
Mostly conversations, some action plans. Now, when I did my video about this, where I told a client to stop going to therapy, and the therapist got in there and got all in their feelings. This guy's crazy. Don't listen to him. He's clearly not learning. Listen to this. Telling people not to go to therapy. They missed the point. You can go to therapy, but you need solutions. Because here's the thing, Lay. If you've been in therapy since 2019 and it's 2024, and you've been in therapy for 5 years, and after 5 years of therapy, you got a laundry list of triggers, something's not working.
Yeah, I
That-
mean,
Sweetheart, that's just a fact.
I know my therapist has helped me with other things, like good advice and everything.
Good advice is great. There's nothing wrong with good advice. But, sweetheart, you wouldn't watch my lives if all I did is gave you good advice, but didn't give you practical things that you can do.
Yeah,
We need practicality. We need practicality. And so I don't want to get into all of your traumas and challenges on this live, right? With nearly 600 people watching. But I will say to you, the next time you're on with your therapist, I want you to have a conversation about creating some action plans to directly address your traumas. He or she may say, what are they? We haven't clearly identified them. Your response is going to be, help me walk through to identify them so we can not only pinpoint them out, so that we can create action plans with them. That's what I do with my clients. It's not a lot of talk. Yes, it's some talking. Lane, there are a lot. Of course, they tell me how they feel. We have sessions where they're expressing themselves. Yes, that's a part of it. But people don't change and grow without action plans. I don't care what anybody says.
yeah,
So I want you to have a conversation with him or her about shifting the tone of your approach to this stuff. Because that's what they call talk therapy. And there's obviously different types of therapy. There's talk therapy, there's therapy that does involve actions and solutions, that's what I prefer. Because talk
Yeah.
is only going to get you but so far. We need to sit down and map out what they are and create direct game plans for every single trigger. Because every single trigger, don't forget this, is connected to some unresolved challenge or trauma. Every single last one of them. So we shouldn't be just talking about the trigger. Oh, you got triggered today. What was a trigger? How did you breathe? That's great. Let's talk about what's bringing this on every single time it comes. Let's get to the root of the matter.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, sweetheart?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Um, what's your daily structure like? What's your daily routine like?
Um, cook, go to work on my business. Um, side jobs,
Do you have a
talk
set?
to my friends.
When I say a structure, I mean, do you have a set routine, a set time you get up, certain thing you do when you get up? Does it involve meditation, working out? Do you journal? Do you have a set structure by the time that you incorporate on a day-to-day basis?
The only thing I do that's set is my 9 to 5.
Hmm.
Um, Sometimes I go to the gym in the morning, but I think I mostly go at night.
Hmm.
Oh, I cook a
Hmm.
lot.
Okay. So you
I have to.
nothing wrong with that. I need to cook more. Nothing wrong with that at all. The reason why I'm asking about daily structure, if you cannot tell me, Lay, that you have a set time that you get up every single day, there's certain things that you do when you get up. I'll tell you
Yeah, I
something
get
else.
up at like 5 something now,
Same
close to
time,
6.
same time,
Yeah,
Monday
I
through
have
Friday at
to.
least. Hmm. Do you
Yeah,
do you
Monday
do the
to
same?
Friday.
What do you do when you wake up?
I probably breathe like that, and then and then I get ready for work.
Okay, okay. Let me tell you why I'm asking this, because I believe in structure and routine. That when a person is dealing with all of these types of emotional responses to their external environments, that's what triggers are.
Mm.
Triggers, another really good definition. Everybody tuned in should write that down. A trigger is an emotional response to an external situation or something in your external environment. When you have all of these triggers, you need structure because it's going
That
to
will
tame the
help me keep.
chaos. And when I say structure, I mean something like this. Monday through Friday for me, I get up 4:08. First thing I do, I roll over and pray. Second thing I do, by 4:20, I'm in the bathroom. Use the bathroom. Too much information probably for the live, but that's what I do. Use the bathroom. By 4:30, I'm done. While I'm sitting on the toilet, using the
Sitting on
bathroom,
the toilet.
I have my iPad. I read a couple of verses. I have a couple of affirmations that I read daily. By 4:30, I'm done. I get up. I put on my workout gear. I come down here. By 4:35, I'm on my Peloton. I may do a 20-minute ride or a 30-minute ride. So I'm either done by 5 or 5:10 at the latest. When I get off, I then take off my top sweater because I'm typically layered. Take off my top sweater. I have on my Under Armour. I'm drenched in sweat. I sit over there in that couch in the dark and I meditate for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
After I meditate for 30 minutes, by this time, it's about 5:40. I make my kids lunch, Lay. I'll make me a protein shake. I might write a couple of things down in my journal while I'm doing all of that at the same time. When I finish, by 6:10, I'm upstairs. My kids get up at 6:15. I take a cold shower. After I take
It's
a
very
cold
structured.
there, but you know why all of this structure matters? I take a cold shower. By 10 minutes, 5 minutes to 7, I'm ready to start my day. You know why this matters? Because when you have a lot of chaos late in your life, when you have routine, it's like a woman wearing a girdle. You got a lot going on, your body parts everywhere. You put on that structure, it straightens everything out. My brain don't have time to be all in left field everywhere. Structure does that for us. So I want to challenge you to work with your therapist on creating a daily structure, something that you can stick with, that you can map out, you can be committed to on a day-to-day basis, and also work with your counselor or your therapist on these underlying challenges and traumas that you have so that we can resolve them. Okay? Was that helpful?
Okay. Yes.
I see you about to get back on the treadmill, so let me get out the way.
So thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. It's a pleasure meeting you.
You too. Have a good one.
You too now. I did not forget to make up my bed. I absolutely do make up my bed. I didn't even mention that. When I get up before I use the bathroom, I make up my bed. Okay. Yeah, of course. All right. Did that make sense, y'all? You got to have some structure in your day to day routine. And a lot of people that are struggling with emotional control, I'm telling you right now, I can almost guarantee you, most of you that are struggling with emotional control, I guarantee you don't have a day to day routine. You don't have a routine that you stick to at least Monday through Friday. That's my routine Monday through Friday. Now, Saturday, I might sleep to 7 o'clock if I can. Sundays, if I don't have to go anywhere, be at church or do anything, I might sleep a little bit later. But I'm telling you, I stick to my routine. It makes a monster out of you. Cold showers every morning makes a monster out of you. I'm looking for a 10 base. I'm looking for a base, one of those 10 tubs to sit on my deck. It's starting to be fall. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. My cold showers aren't enough anymore. Now I take a cold shower, it feels like warm water. I've been doing it for years. Now I want a little tin that I can put on my deck and put some water in it and put some ice in it. So that at least 3 days a week, I can do an ice bath. You don't have to do it long. 1 minute. Sit in an ice bath. Y'all think I'm crazy, don't you? There are physical benefits to doing that. I used to be an athlete. Ask most athletes that are serious athletes, and they'll tell you. There are a lot of physical benefits to cold showers, ice baths. Yes, it hurts when you're not used to it. When you get used to it, it makes you a monster. This is how Doc works 90, 100 hours a week, and he doesn't miss a beat. He ain't got wrinkles under his eyes. He don't look like he missed a bunch of sleep, even though I don't get a lot of sleep, because I believe in structure. What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Zeb. Listen, I've been dying to make this announcement for a very long time now, and I'm pleased to say that Inspire Nation has officially launched. Yes, we finally got a Facebook and YouTube community group where we're going to have exclusive content, exclusive shorts, exclusive discussion prompts, where we're going to engage with other people literally around the world who are on the same healing journey that we're on. I need you to go find these pages right now on Facebook and YouTube. Inspire Nation, follow the page, join the group, introduce yourself, and be prepared to link up with literally thousands of people around the world who are on the same healing journey, who are looking for the same resources, and who want to also be surrounded with other like-minded individuals who are growing in the same direction as you are. I'm so excited about this because it's the beginning of some great things I can't talk about right now. Listen, you got two jobs. One, be better today than what you were yesterday. And two, don't forget what I told you.